Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome UP Nation. The UP boys are here at the new headquarters. Hi!
Hi, we're hiding.
Got Jared, Wizzy, Braden, and myself here today. We're going to be doing a in the bag video, show you guys what we got going for this year. And I guess we'll start it off with Combat Ranger bag.
I was just like bag.
Sniper, my bad. Combat Sniper bag. My bag is mostly Discmania. So we got 3 links to start with. It's understable putter, the Mirage. What else we got? Got a lot of putters in the bag. Got a Luster Champion Invader.
Let's see.
Glow Shogun. 2 AVR X3s. 1 brand new, 1 definitely beat up.
Seen better days.
Oh yeah. And then nice old Simon Lizotte, Sky God.
Rip.
Yeah, RIP. Move on to the mid-ranges we got here. Sticking with Simon Lizotte, we got a nice Mindbender here. Super nice. And we got the MD3 C-Line. Beat Up Rock 3. Can't not have it in the bag. Mako 3 also beat up. And Assault. Only Discraft thing I got in the bag. On to the drivers. Not too many. A nice brand new Cloudbreaker. Shout out to Eagle. Love this thing. The Active Line. Got the Astronaut. Nice understable. Fast. And you got the S-Line PD for Nordic Phenom. Money. And another active line, you got the Mentor. Kind of replaces the Wraith. Mentor replaces the Wraith in the bag. And we got Stratosphere DD1. Just gorgeous. And probably like the slowest driver in my bag. Got the Essence for rollers or turnover shots. And the last driver, you got the Vapor, Lux Vapor Enigma. Just got that back out to mystery box. Lovely. That's it for my bag, and I'll move you on to the next guy.
Thank you, Austin. Little Zimmy's here. Okay, so last year, if I recall, Austin and I didn't bring our bags. Flashback to that. Unfortunately, I don't have my bag here.
I sadly didn't bring any of my drivers.
This year, I brought my bag. Look at that. It's pretty accurate to the picture, except I have the AGL Discs little patch on there, and a drink beer from here, Alberta. So if you go to Alberta, drink beer from there, I guess.
Gouds country.
Yeah, Gouds country. So I'm gonna start off with my putting putters. We got not much change from last year. I'm gonna stick with my Lunas. This one I'm probably gonna have to sell to Jerry because he wants a Luna, another one. So this one's probably not gonna stay in the bag, but I'll throw another one in there. This one's definitely gonna stay in the bag. I don't know if you could see it on the old camera there.
No.
You can go, but it's a black stamp NADGT tournament Luna from Texas, Austin, Texas. So that one's definitely going to stay in the bag because 10-10. Love it. Now we're going to go into the throwing putters. We're going to start off, we're going to go with 3 Swans. They're all different plastics. They're just great. These two have aces already, so gotta keep them in the bag. This one's going to be tickling chains here soon. I can guarantee it. So, but yeah, you know, this one's the soft burst. This one is the soft. And then this one is the medium burst. So, a few Lunas there. Swans. Few swans there to really get her going. Next for the throwing putters, we're gonna go with the DX Polecat. Got this from Board Stiff in Fernie. It's actually a lot more stable than you think, but it's really fun to throw. And then my Falcon's Flight Galactic Polecat. Gotta respect it. This one, Wizzy and I were in Sundry, and he just woke up the one morning, threw it from the camp into a basket. She's bagged. So, just kind of stayed in my bag since then. Next up for our throwing putters, we got a couple more Lunas. This one was my first real Luna that I bought, and it's just gonna stay in the bag, honestly. It's very straight. This is my whole 10 disc in Elkford. This thing has tickled the chains a few times. Not stuck, but it's tickled. And then I've got the last year's Tour Series Luna. Pretty nice, you know, I gotta beat it in a bit more, but still a nice disc. Still a Luna. Then we're gonna go with my Zone. Get freaky out there. Crystal Flex. Nothing's really changed from this. Had to put the Baobab on the shelf. Got a little bit too beat up, but Baobab. But the Zone, nothing wrong with it. Beautiful disc. You gotta love it. Get yourself a Zone. Now we're gonna go on to the mid-ranges. So we're just gonna go with this Pathfinder. This one has rang off a couple bands. This is our review video Pathfinder. Pick up a Pathfinder at horizondiscs.com. Use code UNXPROS and 15. UNX Pros? Use UNX Pros at checkout. To throw this back in the bag, this is my Woodland Magnolia. It's very beat up, but this thing flies. Okay, it's very reliable, and
Oh my god.
This is what it looks like. It's very beat up, but she goes. She flies. She flies. Doesn't matter. It goes where I want it to go. Then we got a Hornet. Double stamped Hornet. This thing, I didn't really throw it too much last year, but it's in the bag just in case I need something a little bit more overstable. We got my $13
Mandalorian.
I almost said Magnolia. My Mandalorian Buzz, 13 beans. Got a nice discount on this thing. This thing parks holes. I'm not gonna lie. It just goes. It just goes where I want it to go, and I don't have my name on the rim yet. Found that out just now. I gotta put that on quick. And my Soul. Another mid-range. This is my 5-time Page Pierce Soul. This thing I did a 1-disc round with in last year, and I kind of took the #1 tag for it, so get a Soul, just like Austin says. Now we're gonna go into my fairways and drivers and all that fun stuff. We'll start off with my We're gonna start off with a zombie. Get yourself a zombie. Look at it. This thing's like a Buzz on steroids. I love it. I don't know where my titanium one is, but we'll talk about that one later. Sycamore. This one again, Kevin King. Beautiful die. If you want to check out his page, it's there. It's Thrown Discs somewhere. Yeah, somewhere there. So a funny story about this one. I know I'm just going on about stories, but this one I lost in Wycliffe, British Columbia, and it somehow got found in Sundre, Alberta, months later. So, whoever found my disc and, you know, used it and didn't call the number that's clearly on the back there, thank you for losing it again, and thank you, Emily, for finding it, because I really needed this. It was something, it was a staple in my bag. Now we're gonna go on to the drivers. I got my Flippy Raptor. This thing's obviously gonna have to stay in the bag. This thing is a beautiful Heiser flip disc. This is my Ghost Stamp Raptor. We got this in
Vancouver
at Ace Runners. But I just have it in the bag as kind of like a really nice skip shot type disc. It's very nice. It's just like a regular Raptor. Then we're gonna go with the Force. This is kind of something if I want to give good a rip on it. I don't really have the arm anymore for it, but if I give it a good Anheuser throw, it'll come back. It comes back about 250 feet down the fairway, but it comes back. Then we got my Cedar. This thing, I just keep it in the bag for overhand throws like thumber or tomahawk, or just a nice forehand. It's very flat and ends up to the right, unless you're bad like me and you throw it over to the left. Where's my cap wrap? I might have to throw that in there.
God, I said you didn't want it.
Yeah, I did say I didn't want this in there. It's a bit wet, but we got the Captain Raptor as well. Nothing wrong with it. I've seen Brett Wells bang chains with this thing, so kind of have to keep it in the bag in honor of him. So, yeah. But yeah, that's my bag. If you want to see the accessories, I've got one mitt in here. I got a couple magnets for some reason, sunnies and a lighter, and a lot of hand warmers, so yeah, there we go. That's my bag, and gonna have to hand her over to Jerry here.
What's up, guys? So we'll start her off with my putting putters that I'm using this year because I figured out what I want. First, I got my actual Luna, and then the one Zimmy's buying. I'm buying off of Zimmy.
I was gonna say I'm not buying that.
Yeah, Zimmy's not buying it. I'm buying it off of Zimmy. So I'm gonna throw this one in the bag, and I have this one in the bag. I was originally putting with 2 different putters, and that's not right. I also had the Organic Hemp Blend Wizard. Yeah, I'm tossing it out of the bag now. And that's my putting putters. I'll go to my throwing putters now. Got a couple in here. So we'll start with the big staple, the Praxis. This thing's been in the bag since the disc review. I love it. I can just toss her where I need it. Basically, like she just goes on the perfect line, and yeah, I just love it. Just beat it. I got my soft zone here. This thing is also beat the crap. Yeah, this zone is dead. I don't know if you can tell, like it's really bad. But it's my first and only ace on hole 4 in Fernie, so I'm keeping it in the bag. It's a soft zone, so I like using it for forehands when I really just want it to stick to the ground and not skip. And moving on, I just picked up the first run Soccer Ball Slammer. Just like a zone. It's a little more deep than the zone and it kind of crashes pretty hard, but I like it. I use it on hole 3 in Elkford and pretty much everywhere else that has a big dog leg left. I actually threw the Madrone in once again for another approach shot. I just like it. It looks pretty. I kind of treated it like crap today. But she does damage. She's pretty soft, pretty flippy. It's nice. And then the Paige Pierce Fierce. Oh, it's not. It's just a Fierce. It's not a Paige Pierce. Oops.
What? It
is
a
it?
Paige Pierce Fierce. That's
Is
her
it?
signature disc.
That's her signature disc?
Yeah.
The big
That's her.
P on the bottom gives it away.
That big
Oh!
that big Paige Pierce logo there.
Take 2! I was right. Okay, so I got the Paige
wrong.
Pierce Fierce. I was right then wrong then right, but I got the Paige Pierce Fierce.
Back to being right.
It's just an understable putter. Moving on to my mid ranges. I don't have a lot like the boys because I don't got a big arm. I'll start with the basics. I got my Ledgestone Edition 2021 ESP Tour Series Buzz. I gave my other Buzz away. It was too beat in, but so I went out and bought this one It's a buzz. You know how it flies, feels sexy. Then I just went and bought a Tim Barham Tour Series Buzz SS because I need something a little more understable. I got a Big Z Malta. I don't know what to say about her. I haven't tossed her too much. She's not beat in. She's fairly new still. I think I threw her a couple times, but yeah, she's kind of cool. She's a little more overstable than most of this in my bag, so I have her in there. And then I have the Dean Carey Mako 3. Anyway, I got the Dean Carey Mako 3 for my birthday from Austin. Oh dude, it just flips up. It's so flippy. It's nice for all those straight little alleyway shots where I just want to throw in a big hyzer and have it flip up and just kind of glide down the fairway. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's like a little splatter. It's so nice. And another one that I just won, the Gator. I haven't tossed it. I threw it like twice today. It's pretty overstable. I'm going to toss it in the bag and just kind of see. Did I say understable?
No.
You just haven't tossed it through twice today.
I don't know what I was saying. I don't know much about this. Damn, so I've thrown it twice. I haven't thrown it too much. It's, yeah, I just won it, so I tossed it in the bag to figure out how she flies. I don't throw a lot of envelope, but I might as well toss a couple in there. And then I'll go to my fairways. But we'll go with the Raptors. So I only have a few fairways. I had 2 Raptors. I just got the ESP, and then I got the same one as Zimmy with the Ghost stamp, but it's pink because I'll probably lose it a couple times. But yeah, I just use them for forehands and nice little skip shots up and everything. So yeah. Then moving on, leave those 2. I got an Undertaker ESP. She's been pretty close to banging chains, but she only hits band, and that's about it. She does real good for me, and she's flies pretty straight. Next, we'll go with the Heats. I just picked up an ESP, and I've been rocking the Z-Line for a hot minute. I am chasing chains on hole 8 in Elkford with the Z-Line one. So I got 2, just in case I want to go back to back and try. But yeah, these things are amazing. Everyone should have a Heat in their bag. Just flips right up, does what you want. Yeah. And then I just picked up an Athena. I also have only thrown it twice. Yeah, I do. Got it that time. Thrown it twice. And yeah, I just wanted to test it out. See how she flies. First run. So yeah. Add her to the bag this season. Moving on to my drivers. So I got a few here. Start with the Force. I actually just chucked it in the bag again today because we played Pincher Creek in the wind and I need something overstable. So I chucked the Force in and I took my cedar out for it and I kind of regret it, but this thing's probably going to stay in the bag. And yeah, it's Paul Macbeth signatures here. And then we got a couple others. We'll go with the classic that's been in the bag for a while, is a UP Stamped Hades. It's pretty beat in, but not too hardcore. It's amazing. Then we'll go with the Onyx. I don't know too much about the Onyx. It's overstable and can do what I want. And my Scorch, ESP Scorch. This thing I love. I love. I could just big arm this. It's like the only disc that actually does what I want it to do, and I treat it nice and it treats me nice. And to end it off, I have the Tour Series Z Swirl Avenger SS 2021 Ledgestone Edition. I just think everyone needs an Avenger SS in their bag. I try and do rollers. The keyword is try. And that's my bag. Oh.
No, that's your bag.
This is my bag. I'm sticking with the Trooper bag until I want to upgrade, but she's been treating me nice. On to Wizzy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap us up here finally.
So
Finally.
this is my bag. I got the Squatch bag, 2.1 Legend. Really liking it. Had it for the last part of last season. You've probably seen our review video. If not, go take a look. Yeah, love the bag. Great quality. It's been holding up very nicely. Nice and comfortable too. We'll start with my putters. My bag hasn't changed a lot since last year, but I got the 2 KC Pro AVRs for putting. They're pretty beat in now. I might get some new ones, but I'm gonna stick with them with the KC Pro for putting regardless. A couple AVRs here. Got an X3 UP stamped and just an AVR 3 UP stamped. This one was me. This one was Kevin. So go look at Kevin's discs. Love these. This is a go-to forehand upshot. Pretty stable, and this thing flies dead straight. Got another race with this year. Hole 1 in Elkford. It was beautiful.
Facts.
And then I got Thought Space Praxis. Another insanely straight putter. Never taken it out of the bag. Works very well. If you just want to go straight. It goes a little bit farther than the AVR 3. That's why it's in the bag. And I also got a yarn. I switched the zone out for this because I don't know, I didn't like how stable the zone was, and this is way more overstable, and that's what I wanted. So yeah, so I threw this in there. Really like it, feels really good. And then for now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in the bag, but I got the Blowfly. It's really just in the bag for if I'm trying to approach something and there's a cliff behind it, like Y cliff. This thing just hits the ground and stays. That's why I'm keeping this.
That's why they call it Y-Clip.
Ah! Okay.
Who would have noticed?
So those are my putters. Now we'll move on to the mid-ranges. I got my MVP deflector. Another just insanely overstable disc. Flies a little bit farther than the yarn. That's why it's in the bag. Love this for forehands. I got the Titanium Buzz courtesy of Santa. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thrown it a whole bunch, but the times I have thrown it, it feels really good. So I'm going to keep it in the bag a little longer, get a better feel for it, and it should soar for me. And then I got 2 Magnolias. This is the first one I got, a little more beat in, flips a little more, and this one a little more stable. Don't think I'll ever go without a Magnolia. It's just a really good feeling mid-range, and yeah, I love the way they fly. And then the last one is this Hex. I switched the Rock 3 for this because, I don't know, it's a little less bulky and it's basically just as stable. And I just like the way it feels more. I can get a nice little flip-up forehand out of this too, which I really liked. Which I couldn't really do before with mid-ranges. Now we'll go on to my fairways. I got 2 Locusts. I got the double stamped and the normal one. And yeah, AGL. I can bomb both of these. This one's a little flippier, and I like this one a lot more for forehands. But I love the way the Locust feels, and yeah, another disc I will never go without. I got 2 Leopards. This one's a little more beat in, so it goes a little straighter, flips a little bit more, and then yeah, they're both really straight flying discs. That's why I like them. Both pretty low speed. They just feel good, so they're not leaving the bag. And then I just got this at the Kootenai Up and Down, the Leopard 3. A little flip, quite a bit flippier than those ones actually. Love the way this thing feels. It's glow too, which is pretty cool. Sick stamp as well. Like, shout out to the Kootenai Up and Down. That's a great stamp. Yeah, that's why I like the way Leopards feel, so that's why it's in the bag. And then last but not least, I got my distance drivers. I got the Nate Sexton Firebird, which is pretty well used. Stamp's basically gone. Still really stable though. I actually went out for a round with Jared today and smoked the side of a building dead on. And you know what? She's still in good condition. But yeah, it's still really stable. That's why I haven't switched it out yet. Yeah, feels really good. I got this DX Wraith. Insanely flippy. That's why it's in the bag. Flies. When I need a flippy shot, it does the trick. That's why she's in the bag. That's basically it. I got the D1. Pretty beat in, pretty stable. I don't know, feels good. Use it for a lot of backhands. Yeah, D1. Then we'll go with the 2021 Kootenai Up and Down Shrike. Love this disc. Yeah, The strike feels really good. I can get a good flat flip to straight flying out of it. Not leaving the bag. I might actually throw another one in. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. And then I got the star turn. Basically same thing as the strike, but a little flippier. Really like the way it feels. Yeah. And last but not least, I got the Millennium Scorpius. Won this down in Vancouver for a little doubles trip. If you haven't seen those videos yet, go check them out. There's 5 of them. We did a lot of filming down there, 4 days of it. Check it out. Yeah, this is, it's basically a destroyer, but it's a little flippier, and I can bomb it. Like, it goes far. It's got the nice Wonder Bread stamp. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. That's all my discs. Again, rocking the Squatch bag.
You got a disc in your side pocket there.
No. I'm not throwing that thing. This is a joke disc. So yeah, get yourself a Squatch bag. They're unreal. They're expensive, but they're well worth it in my opinion. Yeah, this has been our 2023 in the bag. Hope you guys like what you saw. Our bags are subject to change.
I like what
we
I'm
might
seeing.
update you. Oh yeah, boys, get in here.
Get in here.
Get in here.
This is UP headquarters. UP headquarters.
Oh yeah, you almost need my balls. Sketchy.
Well, this is the 2023 in the bag. We're in our new UP headquarters. Pretty small, but she's gonna do the job for now.
Nice and cozy the way we like
I
it.
just want to throw it out there. Hopefully Dan doesn't die. He's got the vid. Please don't die on us.
Yeah, live Dan.
Yeah.
L.I.P.
If the guy survives, we'll get him to do one of these for you.
Yeah. If not, rest in peace.
Yeah. Rip Dad.
Yeah, we still love you.
Rip Daddy. Cue the daddy effect.
Daddy?
Daddy?
Alright, you guys stay tuned for our next video. We're going to be putting in a lot of work. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Road to 1,000.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. Woo! See you later.
Good anytime.
Okay. Jesus. Alright.
Sorry. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from Shannon.